So we're on our third hour of this phone conversation of talking about what my mom grew up eating, and at the same time I'm flipping through a massive stack of cookbooks, and I come across Pierre Garnier, and there's this recipe in there that's pigeon with flavors of Sichuan, 1983, and I'm like, holy shit. The greatest French chefs, they all pull influence from Asia, and it's what's stylized contemporary French cuisine today. I always said, oh, I'm elevating my own heritage with the use of Western techniques. It's actually the opposite. The rest of the world has seen Asia as like the forefront of cuisine, and they've always like pulled influence from there to make and progress their own cuisine. It almost feels like food history starts in Asia. My name's Anthony Wang. I'm the chef owner of Firstborn. I actually don't think I'm good enough to cook real Chinese food. People ask me all the time, why don't you lean more into it? And the honest truth is, it's too hard. You see like a level of craftsmanship and like romanticism about French cuisine and Italian and like English cooking, but then you go to China and you're like, oh, like my parents are actually right. It's not romantic at all. This is just a way of life. You go to like Shanghai and there's a guy that's been making scallion pancakes for like 65 fucking years. That's all he makes. That is like a level of monk-like commitment that you just don't see. Like, French chefs are always like, oh yeah, they're working like 16-hour days. And then like the Chinese guy like making scallion pancakes or making hand-pulled noodles, like that's a normal day for me. I always loved the romantic era of like classical music, late Beethoven and Chopin and Rachmaninov, right? Like classical music teaches you nuance. Hearing two different pianists play the same piece can give you and evoke completely separate feelings. I make a lot of connections from music and speech and food. To understand classical music and the way that you shape phrases, everything is written in Italian, rubato, allegro, like all these different terms. The more words and like a vocabulary of that, the more specific you're able to be about what you're trying to convey. I'm gonna do duck sausage. I think it's like really refined. Its origin is basically a wonton. Like essentially you make a wonton filling out of like duck leg meat, ginger, scallion, garlic, mushroom, salt, sugar, chili flakes, soy sauce. All those things get folded in. We make a proper emulsified sausage out of it. My original thought process was I wanted to make wontons. There's a dim sum dish where it's beef wrapped around a thin, delicate tofu skin, served with like a sauce. And I was like, oh, it'd be interesting if we did something like that, and then served it in a broth. In the same way like Italians would do like tortellini and brodo, we do a duck sausage wrapped in tofu skin. We make a clarified duck stock, and then we marry that with a burnt onion reduction. It's like a perfect dish. I mean, there's a lot of hope certainly around Firstborn, and like this is my first shot of like cooking a style of food that's my unique perspective of Chinatown, Los Angeles, and it's centered around an energy of what being in the city is. I realized a long time ago I was never going to have that working for anybody else. Like if I wanted to do it, I had to do it completely on my own terms. I don't really have expectations. Hopefully the business is successful and it can sustain itself for a very long time. And hopefully I can get to the point where I can pay all my investors back, all the people that supported me. But really the only thing that I ever really wanted out of this was just to like have a voice. That was it.